Hey guys, it's Jarrad Horsley with eXp Realty. I just wanted to kind of give you an insight as a seller, what you should be expecting in today's market. So this past weekend I showed a few homes. I can't even tell you the amount of activity that these things had. I know you would be blown away. The people that I've just spoken to about it that are not realtors, they're blown away by the numbers. And it's a big difference from what we saw last month and even in December. So to kind of go over what I saw this past weekend specifically, I was showing some homes that had an excess of 30 plus showings in just a matter of 2 days. With that being said, another thing was the multiple offers are back. And we're not just talking 2 to 3 offers. One of the homes that I showed that had 46 showings in 5 days had a total of 8 offers on it. So that's big. That is not what we saw at all last month. That's not what we saw in January. When I say January, I also mean December. And we definitely did not see that in November either. So things are getting a little crazy out there. The buyer demand is still through the roof. So as a seller, if you're holding on to an investment property, maybe a vacant property, an old family home or vacation home, that could easily be something that's worth offloading and capitalizing on. Of course, that's if you don't use it, you don't need it. But right now, with the way that the buyer demand is and the prices are going, that may be something to consider. Now, if you're selling but also need to buy something, that's going to be a little bit tougher. And the reason I say that is it's not as simple as just offloading a home and collecting a big fat paycheck when the home's sold. That's just the cold hard truth. So what I like to offer some of my people and my clients is I have a program that I call the Home of Your Choice program. And simply put, what that means is if we can't find something that you're 100% happy with, you can see yourself living there for the next 10 years, and you're not just settling, we can take your home off the market and you can have peace of mind that you won't be forced to sell. And that's huge. Not a lot of realtors in this space or local marketplace will offer that, and that's because of the amount of work that's involved with finding your new home. It's not easy. I'm not like most other realtors. I want my clients to be 100% satisfied and happy. That's my goal. I don't want anybody that's gonna walk away leaving me less than a 5-star review and being 100% happy and committed to the new home that they purchased. So if you're a buyer in this market, a buyer and a seller, another thing that you should expect is higher interest rates. So with higher interest rates, right now we're seeing between 6 and 7%. Everything is credit based. I'm sure you already know that since you've been through this process before. But with interest rates at 6 to 7% and high prices, expect higher payments every month. That's something that you're going to want to keep in mind, and you're definitely going to want to speak with a loan specialist before we really get too deep into the actual selling process. I have a bunch of them that I can recommend to you. If you have one that you used before, you can use them too. I realize and I understand you're not going to move unless you absolutely have to. And, I'm okay with that, right? I'm just here to educate you in this sense. And at least now, you'll have a general understanding of what to expect if we do start this process and you decide to move in today's market. If you haven't already, I did put together another webinar, which is actually a 10-step breakdown of the selling process from start to finish. If you haven't, you should go check that out. That's going to be another good source of information for you. Let me know what you think. Let me know if you have any questions. give me a call. You can reach me at 860-300-0146. I always look forward to hearing from you, and hopefully we'll talk soon.